So why should you invest in account-based selling? A lot of the big research companies like McKinsey, Forrester, and Gartner is saying that sales, complex sales, B2B sales has changed more in the last 2 years than it done in the last decade. So of course you need to realize that something has changed and you need to do something. SAMA has for a very long time looked into all the parameters around how to do strategic account management. And Appedio is fully committed to investigate this and translate this into what technology should you then use.
Yes, and to add some further context to this, Forrester have provided some substantial support for this notion. They have recently emphasized the growing significance around account-based selling technologies and sales technologies in general in a firm's ability to win, retain, and grow strategic and high-value accounts. According to Forrester, account-based selling actually provides you with enhanced productivity, streamlined processes, and actionable insights.
Which altogether actually enhances the account collaboration that companies really need.
So actually Forrester concludes that investing in account-based selling technology is a must-have instead of a need-to-have.
So what things do you need to consider when you're thinking about investing in account-based selling technology? Think of it as the bike that I mentioned here in Copenhagen before, where the front wheel is the account-based selling technology that you need in order to steer your bike. You also need a lot of different elements to control your account-based selling. So those two things need to be in place for a bike to ride. No wheels, no ride. If we start by the rear wheel, so talking about what needs to be in place around account-based selling. To be successful thinking about account-based selling, you need to think about 6 different areas. The first area is the leadership. You of course need, like in any SAM program establishment, to have your leadership in place. Then you need to make sure that you have your data in place. So what is the right data to navigate your SAM and your account-based selling programs? You also need to have the right processes. So you need to have the right process in place to actually support your SAM and CAM members. Then you need to have the right value propositions. So you need to make sure that everything is based around delivering value. Then you need, of course, to support team selling, the collaboration I talked about before. How do you actually orchestrate that you are on top of everybody can collaborate in the best possible way? And last but not least, you need the tech stack. You need to make sure that you have the right components. I have heard many talk about they have a Ferrari in the garage, the big CRM system from one of the big vendors, but they're not really using it. They're not really delivering anything of the 5 previous elements that I just described. Your ability and willingness to address these 6 elements is what's going to deliver value in account-based selling. So your team can be as efficient and as agile as at all possible.
So now that we have discussed the rear wheel, let's turn our attention to the front wheel, which represents the account-based selling technology, which is very important to drive your account-based selling efforts. So just like on the bicycle, where the front wheel is guiding your direction, the right technology is very important to get you to the right destination. Within the front wheel, you will find the key elements that will offer you the business advantages, like improve visibility into account potential, enhance sales rep efficiency, and increase pipeline value, win rates, and forecast accuracy.
And this all has to be simple enough to create the adoption in the technology, but still advanced enough that you can actually derive at all the data layers and do all the leadership things afterwards.
Yeah, and to harness this value, as I talked about before, you need, of course, the right technology, such as the Appedio platform. It takes the insight that we've discussed and transform it into a user-friendly digital platform that helps you navigate in the right direction.
Now, revisiting the bicycle analogy. So now we have the wheels. There's probably a nice bike to hold it all together. But what if it was a tandem bike? So you could imagine Appedio being the rear passenger on your tandem bike. excuse me, I'm a very big bike enthusiast, so I can easily see this analogy of us actually supporting you. You have the steering wheel, you go ahead and really drive your SAM program, but we've put in place the right technology and the right elements, and we are happy to sit behind you and help you making this successful journey. But you'll be in the front, you'll be leading, and you'll be driving this project. So one last question. Are you ready to ride a tandem with Apideo to deliver your successful SAM and CAM programs?